Hi, my name is Amish.aggarwala. I'm an advocate. I practice in New Delhi. And I just wanted to take a little time out to talk about what a woman can do if she is being stalked by her ex-boyfriend. Stalking can be of any kind. It could be online or it could be offline. It could be telephone calls, messages from different numbers. It could be standing outside the house of the girl. It could be following her around. It could be following her on Instagram, Facebook, and a ton of other social media places which are there. And several other examples which don't even come to my mind right now. I've had a lot of women ask me for help in dealing with these ex-boyfriends or former lovers or stalkers or men who just cannot take a no for an answer. A lot of times a small legal notice from me is enough to dissuade the person from attempting to contact her again. In that legal notice, I inform the person that my client, this lady, has a right under section 354D to complain against this person for his offense of stalking. However, there is a little issue with the offense of stalking which is mentioned under section 354D of the Indian Penal Code, and that is that the offense is bailable, which kind of to a little extent loses its efficacy, because the moment the police come and arrest the person as a matter of right, that person immediately gets bail from the police itself. So I was reading recently about it that the Quint has been on a mission to make stalking a non-bailable offense, and the parliamentarian Shashi Tharoor has also moved a bill to make stalking a non-bailable offense. I have mixed feelings about this thing because of the fact that I also on a very regular basis deal with the misuse of law by women, and any time a bailable offense is made out, a man can still prove his innocence in court and not suffer any damage at the very initial stage if he is innocent. But if it's a non-bailable offense, the allegation comes first without any substance, without any evidence to support it, and the man goes to jail first. He has to prove his innocence to a judge, and only then is he able to come out of jail, or he has to run around trying to get anticipatory bail in the first hand. Instead, what I do is, of course, one remedy that I do is I send a legal notice to the person. It has been very, very effective. But just, I think last week, someone called up and said that her ex-boyfriend is following her colleagues at work as well as her college friends on Instagram and has been texting with them. And she was very, very apprehensive about what this man is going to do. A call from her brother, call from their common friends, all were futile. The man apparently was madly in love and had every intention of, no matter what, getting her back. Every time I hear these kind of stories, first I bang my head against the wall. I wonder what exactly is this person trying to achieve in the first place anyways. But what I suggested to this client was that apart from filing a complaint with the police, sometimes which could be manipulated, especially when they come from a small town, both of them, the police could be manipulated, the police could be bought, the police could take their own sweet time in the investigation process, which is a big hurdle. And because 354D right now is a bailable offense, he will not really face any sort of impact of her filing the complaint. One thing that nobody suggests to any person is filing a civil suit, injunction, restraining the defendant, that is this ex-lover or ex-boyfriend or just plain stalker, from contacting the person without the permission of the court. And what that does is that in a civil court, especially if a woman goes, the court will be very, very quick to issue notice to the other person. Whatever's going on with the police, if the woman also simultaneously files a civil suit, that's it. That's game over. The reason why is that the moment a civil suit is filed by the woman seeking an injunction in which she is seeking restraining of the defendant, that is the accused person, or that is the man, from contacting her in any possible way, the court will issue notice to this person. The first occasion this person will come and stand before the court, he will lose any sort of pride, any confidence that he had in himself, and will be pulled up by the judge immediately. I am confident if any such matter actually reaches a court of law, the result will be instantaneous. The reason why is if this person again continues to do anything like this, after an order is passed by the judge saying that you will not try to contact her in any possible way, if the woman moves an application for contempt of court again, if this person again tries to confront her, meet her, stalk her in any possible way, he will be hauled by the court immediately and thrown in for contempt of court. But even otherwise, and this is what I explained to this client as well, the moment a man like this, and we can assume them to be idiots of the first order, the moment idiots like these stand before a judge, they are terrified. If you have ever gone to court or stood in front of a judge, you would realize how terrifying judges are to people who are not regular with courts. The fear that strikes the mind of a lay person is far greater than what even a policeman would do. So I say to all those women who are sick and tired of these men chasing them around, consider the option not only of filing that complaint under section 354D of the Indian Penal Code, but apart from that, also file a civil suit for injunction seeking restraint of the defendant from contacting you in any possible manner whatsoever. And you see the difference when the person actually appears before the court. They are in for a treat.